2018 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1 Chevy cut no corners with the ZL1 lead, but it surely climbed plenty of curbs. General Motors must have authorized overtime for its performance and badge-making departments over the past few years. Witness the sustained, affordable excellence of all those SS1 lead, Z51, Z06, Z07, CR1, CL1, and Cadillac V-series model the corporation keeps cranking out. Now comes a car that combines two of those Ram speak codes, ZL1 and 1 lead, but the sticker price doesn't seem to cover the sum of the parts. High supercar grip and lap time, Z06 thrust, costs less than a base Porsche 911. It's a Camaro, so a tiny backseat and compromised visibility. The ZL1 enhancements stretch the Camaro's performance envelope like a balloon ready to pop. Never mind the Corvette Z06 derived Lieutenant 4 supercharged 6.2-liter V8 that is good for 650 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. For the functional carbon fiber with the first 4-gram production cars designed in a Formula 1 white funnel. The wing has the same effect as 300 pounds of lead ballast at 150 miles per hour. Or the gaping front end that swallows 106 cubic feet more air per minute than a regular ZL1 at 87 miles per hour. Or the chin splitter and dive planes on the cheeks. Instead, for just a moment, fixate on our measurement of the Camaro's maximum lateral acceleration, 1.18 Gs. That kind of steady-state grip puts the 1 in an elite group. Indeed, there's only one car we've measured with more stick, and that's the Corvette Z06 equipped with the Z07 package 1.19 Gs. Everything else lets go sooner, period. This Super Camaro will also bring its 3842 pounds to a halt from 70 miles per hour in 141 feet, besting the 3,710-pound Ford Mustang Shelby GT350R by 5 feet. To make the 1 chassis this capable, Graham had partners. Goodyear supplies the Eagle F1 Supercar 3R rubber, and this is the first car to wear these. Legal track meets, here in size 305/30 ZR19 front and 325/30 ZR19 rear. They wrap around forged aluminum wheels that are 1 inch smaller in diameter and thus, along with the tires, save a total of 13 pounds in precious rotating inertia and unspun mass compared with the ZL1. The other half of the chassis performance comes from Canadian supplier Multimatic in the form of aluminum-bodied spool valve dampers. Not only do they provide an elegant way to vary damping force, but the inverted struts with a ball-jointed top mount provide a means to get race car like negative camber out of the front end. Together, the 4 dampers are about 23 pounds lighter than the ZL1's steel-bodied magnet or geological dampers. The rear subframe and its multi-link suspension are isolated, if you want to call it, from the body by rigid aluminum pucks instead of rubber bushings, and the rear anti-roll bar is adjustable to 3 positions. Locking down the rear end and firming up the front means you can feel every crack in the road, and even the slightest variation in lateral thrust, with clarity and precision. All these settings allow owners to fine-tune their cars to their home tracks. At Area 27, the 3.0-mile circuit in British Columbia designed by Jack Spielberg, we ran 40+ laps in the 1 lead. It was the iron rotor brakes, which carry over from the regular ZL1, and not the tires that kept us from turning more than 5 hot laps at a time. The pedal gets a little long on the 5th lap. Even so, few cars feel as stable while braking in corners as the 1 lead. Throw a downshift in there, and the car never gets unsettled. In corners, the tires claw for grip like a cat scurrying up a tree. Where you expect understeer, you get a neutral car, and too much throttle on exit causes the rear end to step out, either gently if you finesse it or aggressively if you're being deliberately foolish. This Camaro will do a 0 to 60 mph run in 3.5 seconds all in first gear, mind you, with the 8-piece band blaring a Motown anthem. An 11.7-second quarter mile at 124 miles per hour is in the jukebox, too. That's just a couple tenths of a second off the ZL1 automatic's time. Some of the swiftness is a dividend of the 62 pounds saved manual to manual by the 1 conversion, though it isn't quite enough to make up for the better and quicker shifting of the roughly 100-pound heavier automatic. While the chassis mods make for a fantastic track car, The 1LS ride is a little jarring for daily use as its springs are 3 times stiffer than those of the ZL1. Matt Grace, Camaro's performance variant manager, admits that he wanted to make the car a bit more extreme by ditching the trunk lining, for example. But he was thwarted by Graham product planners mindful of history, who desired a 1L that was true to its Gen 3 Camaro roots as an add-on to the existing equipment, not a give-and-take option. Unlike the Gen 5 Z/28, this 1L has all the features of the ZL1, including heated and ventilated front seats, the heated steering wheel, and an 8.0-inch infotainment display. One thing you won't see in a ZL1 1L is an automatic transmission. The manual box is identical to the ZL1's 6-speed except for a shorter 6th gear 0.68:1 versus 0.54:1. There are only a few tracks this side of Bonneville that even need 6th, and one of those is the Enverbramming Nordschleife, where the ZL1 1L turned lap in just over 7 minutes and 16 seconds, more than 20 seconds quicker than the Z/28 and 13 quicker than the Gen 6. The automatic-equipped ZL1. That ring time puts the ZL1 1L in a company of virtual vaporware like the Gumpert, the Radical, and the Donkavort. Yes, that's a car company. The best part of this package is its asking price, $71,295. Nearly everything else at this performance tier is 2 to 3 times pricier. The next closest performer is, surprise, the Z06 with the Z07 package, but it's still $20K more expensive. Chevy hasn't just made performance strides, it's made performance per dollar strides, too. Just don't tell the accounting department it can't charge a lot more for this track animal.